Morning, guys. November 17th. What's going on? Today was the day I was going to do the script, the Jacoje script comparison on the mini size, the large and the extra large. The large and the extra large were going to be diamonds. Here's the truth, guys. I'm pretty dang tired. Yesterday, put the Christmas stuff up, and today, taking my daughter and wife to a theme park a little bit, so I'm just tired. And so I figured that we could do that one next week. However, what I could do is, I've had questions about the angel before. I have purchased a standard size 18 karat diamond angel from Jacoje. That one I ended up selling. I won a large 18 karat diamond angel. It was the first one sold, or the first one by Jacoje. They did a 12 days giveaway and a couple years ago, and I commented that I thought the new angel, because it wasn't released yet, it's when they were releasing or coming out with the diamond lion and the diamond angel. So that I won, and I've just always felt like it's a really nice piece. I've got it locked away with a few other things that I'm giving to my daughter, because that's kind of how I won the comment on that one. But anyways, guys, what I was wanting to show you today, excuse me, not going to even be a comparison video. What it's going to be, it's going to be its own video, and it's going to be on the Jacoje mini angel. Now, so this Jacoje mini angel, this one's actually in 22 karat. I don't know if you'll be able to see the back or not, guys. On the back there is the Jacoje symbol, right in here. Well, right in here. And then right below it, it's going to say, well, this one actually says 22K. See the details, guys, on the wings? Everybody has their own angel. Saints Gold has their own angel. See if I can turn this guy around. And you see the bell here. So this is on a that's right, 1 millimeter, 18 karat Franco. And that's how much room. So this guy, I've actually know it will fit on a 5 millimeter concave curb. So it's probably gonna fit on a bigger one. Guys, on pendants, especially a mini size, you're not gonna want a real thick chain. Number one, it's gonna make it look, I mean, do you want this little mini angel on this 7 millimeter rope? I don't think you do. So another thing is, if you see how it's hanging, it pulls it down. You always, one of his, Braden's rule of thumbs, and I think it's a great one, is to secure your pendants from breaking. Pendant weighs 4 grams, make sure your chain weighs at least 4 grams, you know, that kind of stuff. However, if you get a thicker chain, it's not, the weight of the pendant isn't going to be necessarily a lot. So instead of pulling it down at a shape like, so let's go ahead and throw it on real quick, guys. And I'm gonna leave this other necklace on. Wouldn't necessarily wear it together, but I can tuck it in though. So I don't think this necessarily looks bad. This is probably the longest. This is a 24 inch, guys, that I would personally go on a mini pendant. To me, if it's way down here and you've got something that's not very large, it's, I mean, you know, you got someone really staring at your crotch, I guess, I don't know, your belly button. I think that this actually would probably look the best in a 22. So to me, and this is my personal opinion, and a 22 is on me, guys. 6'3.5", 245, 250. So that would be a 20-inch on some of you guys instead of a 22-inch. I usually wear something like this. I usually have this on a heavy link, like a 2.7 millimeter heavy link. I think it is my favorite choice. Again, if you have something and it doesn't weigh, the chain, the chain weighs too much. It's not going to pull down, guys. It's going to kind of do this. And then also, like I said, it would fit that 5 millimeter concave. That's barely. And so like when you move, how it just kind of slides back to where it needs to be, right? Well, the thicker you get, sometimes it'll get, stuck over here like this. And you'll kind of have to, shake it back down. That's okay if you're okay with that. I just want you to know, like this 1 millimeter here, I think a 2 millimeter would probably be great. But however, and Francos are probably the best chain for pendants. It slides, it glides, I mean, even on a rope, sometimes it'll get, it kind of will get in between the grooves here and stuff. So, and it won't want to lay like completely like in the middle. It'll just kind of float over. So Francos are probably the king when it comes to pendants, in my opinion. I like this 1 millimeter. We have a 1.2, we have a 1.5. I think they're great sizes, guys, for the mini size pendant. I'm a big fan of the mini size pendant. It's real clean. And again, I like wearing something like this on Christmas. Maybe a little sweater. It's like Bob Ross. Or a polo or something where that's all you see. It's just real classy. You're around a lot of family. I mean, some of them aren't going to understand a 7 millimeter 26-inch rope. They're going to think, what in the heck is this guy wearing? Why does he have so much gold on? And we know that that's probably like everyday wear, because that's what we do, guys. But to them, even the 7 millimeter right here, this might be okay because it's short, but I'm going to tell you, whenever, a thicker chain, now not Buster Rhymes kind of thick, guys, but like what I'm wearing here, 7 millimeter, and to me that's thick. I know there's 10, you can get 12, and I've seen the 13s, and I know you get whatever you want, but just as the commoner, the more common ones. But again, guys, this is not going to be a super long video. I'm not even comparing this to anything else because this one does not have diamonds in it. The other ones have diamond eyes. They have diamonds all on the wings. However, this is the #1 selling pendant on Jacoje. I think it's the first pendant I ever bought from Jacoje. And so I'm just going to tell you right now, I understand why it's the #1 seller on Jacoje.com when it comes to pendants. And in my opinion, guys, I know there's different angels, and honestly, they all look great. But in my personal opinion, and it's not because I'm just, faithful and stuff like that. There's a reason I like what I like, okay? I think that this angel is probably the best angel I've ever seen, dealing with jewelry. I've always said that. Again, this setup right here is actually the first chain I ever bought on Jacoje, with a 1 millimeter and like a 1.5 millimeter Franco and 18 karat, guys. And we got this angel, and I'm gonna tell you, Diamond Lion is in a standard size. The bigger you get, the more detailed that lion gets. And also, if you're able to do purities, the higher the purity, guys, the detail. The 14 karat versus a 22 or an 18 is just crazy. So, do you guys like the angel pendant? Not really for it. What do you guys think? So, with me though, again, if you guys are into like just mini pendants, or you just really like that real subtle, some would say classy look, or just, you want something on your neck, but don't want it to be a whole bunch, that would probably be the way to go, guys. Mini pendants. I like his line and stuff like that. We're just going off Jacoje right now. I mean, there's tons of people that can do custom pendants that are just crazy. And I know he can too, but people that just specialize in that. So we're not going to get into that. However, on his mini sizes, I think that the mini size script, which you guys will probably see next week, I just didn't want to really get into that. It's probably going to be a 20-minute video. This one's half that. So, the mini lion, I've owned it a few times in white and yellow. Really like it. However, once I've got to the bigger ones, I noticed that it was just so much more detailed for me. So again, like if you're just wanting a little small lion, I mean, and of course something bigger is going to be more detailed, guys. So I don't think I'm like crapping on the little small. Oh man, I've got a mini lion and he says it's so good. That's not what I mean. I mean, if you look at something that's itty bitty, or if somebody shows you something that, wouldn't you be able to see the bigger one better? So it makes sense, guys. But mini pendants, I'm definitely a fan of them. I think they're very classy. Layering moves, if you want to have like that up here on a smaller chain and that small angel followed by like a rope or a Cuban or whatever, that's cool. Wear it by yourself or by itself, whatever you think, guys. So just really appreciate everyone. It is Sunday. There is sports today. Cowboys play, kind of play. We'll put that in parentheses because of the year they're having here, on Monday night against the Texans. Made a video. I think the Texans are probably going to handle them pretty well. 35 to 17, 28 to 14, 35-21 Texans, but it is what it is. To the rest of you guys, enjoy your Sunday, and I love you guys very much. We're at over, I think we have like 78 subscribers. I'm not sure, but 70 something. Just really appreciate that. I know we're over 15,000 views now, which is just crazy to me. So just remember to tell somebody you love them, be nice, and if you are a Cowboys fan, check out Scooter Magruder. All right? And always remember, guys, do not let making a living prevent you from making a life. Keep it up.